Good afternoon, and welcome to what I believe is the seventh installment of a dramatic reading of My Immortal, the now infamous Harry Potter fan fiction. My name is James Locke, and if you're joining us for the first time, or the second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or for some strange reason you're here for the seventh time, welcome. As always, I must remind you, these words are not my own. This is your trigger warning. There will be triggers. Viewer discretion is advised, and this content is not appropriate for children. We left off at the end of chapter 35 with the sudden arrival of Morty McFly. The following few chapters may become a little confusing, but it's nothing that you won't be able to handle. This is My Immortal. Thank you. Chapter 36. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? 1111111111111. I bet you are all prolly old 70-year-olds. 111. P's Porter Suze, you're a prep. 1. Oh yeah, and thanks to Raven for the help. 111. Have fun in England, girl. 1111111. XXXXXXXXX XXXXX XXX 666 XXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXX. I looked around in a depressed way. Suddenly, I saw Professor Sinister. B. Lottie Mary, Socrates, and Draco, Vampire, and Willow were there too. OMFG, Sorius, I saw you and Samaro and Snip and everyone. 11111111. I can't believe Snap used to be Gothic. 11111111. Yeah, I know, Sirius said sadly. Oh, hey there, bitch, Professor Trevelry said in an emo voice, drinking some Volksamort serum. Hi, Fuka, I said. Lizen, Satan asked me out to a gothic cornet and a movie, so I need a sexa new outfit for that date. Also, I'm playing in a gothic band, so I need an outfit for that too. Oh my Satan one! Get it, lols, 'cause she's gothic, gasped B. Lottie Mary. Want to go to Hot Topic to shop for your outfit? OMFS, let's have a group cutting session, 11, said Professor Trevelry. I can't fucking wait for that, but we need to get some stuff first, said Willow. Yeah, we need some portions for Professor Trevelry so she won't be addicted to Volksamort serum anymore, and also some love potion for Ennaby, Darko said, resultantly. Well, we have potions class now, Willow said, so let's go. We went sexily to potions class, but Snap wasn't there. Instead, there was Cornelio Fuck. 11111111. Hey, where the fuck is Dumbledore? 111. Draco shouted angrily. STFU, 1, shooted Cornelia Fuck. He is in Azkaban now, with Snip and Lupin. He is old and weak, and he has cancer. Now do your work, 111. My friends and I talked angrily. Can you believe Snap used to be gothic, 1, Vampire asked, surprisedly. That's it, 11. Cornelio Fuck shooted angrily. I'm getting Professor Bridge, 111. He stomped out angrily. Me friends and I began talking again. I began to drink some blood mixed with beer. Suddenly, I saw Hagrid in the cupboard. WTF is he doing? I asked. Then I looked at Draco. He was wearing tons of eyeliner, and he looked sexier than ever. Suddenly, Hogriff, what the fuck are you doing, 1-1? He shouted. I looked around. Hagrid was putting something in my glass of blood, 1-1. Darko and Vampire started to beat him up, sexily. God, you are such a poser, I shouted at Hagrid. Suddenly, I looked at what he was putting in the blood. It was amnesia portion. Chapter 37. Author's note. Okay, everybody, I'm gone on vacation on the 1st of July, so I'm either going to end the fic or update in weeks. Fangs. Oh yeah, and preps, stop flaming sa story, 1-1. Raven, thanks for the help. See you, girl, after vacation. XXXXXXXXXXXX 666 XXXXXXXXXX. Darko's point of view, lol. Vampire and I chained Hagrid to the floor. Oh, me fucking Satan, 1-1, Ennaby said. She was so hot. Maybe I could use amnesia potion to make Satan fall in love with me faster, 1. But you are so sexy and wonderful anyway, Tata, said Vampire. Why would you need it? To make everything go faster, lol, said Ennaby. But you won't have to do it with him or anything, will you? I asked, jealously. OMFG, you guys are so scary, 1-1, said Brittany, a fucking prep. Shut the fuck up, said Willow. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to Professor Trevelry's room. Draco, Ebery, and I went to Professor Siniator's room. But Professor Sinister wasn't there. Instead, Tom Ridd was. Oh, hi, fuckers, he said. Listen, I got you some cool new clothes. I took out the clothes from the bag. It was a gothic black leather miniskirt that said 666 on the back, black Stilton boots, blood-red fishnets, and a black corset. OMG, fangs, I said, hugging him in a gothic way. I took the clothes in the bag. Okay, Professor Sinister isn't here. What the fuck should we do? Asked Draco. Suddenly, he looked at a sign on the black wall. Oh my fucking Satan! I screamed as I read it. On it said everyone Professor Sinister is away. She is too gothic. She is in Azkaban now. Classes shall be taught by Dumbledore, who is back, but he shall not be principal for now. Sincerely, Professor Rumbridge. OMFG 111, I shouted angrily. How could they do that? Suddenly, Dumbledore came. What the hell are you doing in my office? He began to shoot angrily. Suddenly, I saw Morty McFly's black Tim machine. 111. I jumped seductively into it, leaving Draco and Vampire. Suddenly, I was back in Tim. I looked around. It was Professor Slutborn's Ephes. I sneaked around. Suddenly, I saw the amnesia potion on his desk. It was black with blood-red pentagrams in it. It was the shape of a cross. I put it in my pocket. Suddenly, the door opened. It was Professor Slutgorn. OMG, what are you doing, fucker? He shouted angrily. I don't know what the fuck are you doing, I shouted angrily. Oh, sorry, I was just looking around because I thought it was class, you said, finally hoping he couldn't see the potion in your pocket. Oh, okay, you can go now, said Professor Slutborn. You went to the conmen room after putting on my clothes. Silas, Samaro, and Snap were there, practicing Vampires Will Never Hurt You by MCR. Oh, hi, you guys, I said seductively. Where's Satan? Oh, he's coming, said Sirius. BTW, you can call me Hades now. Suddenly, Satan came. He was wearing a smexy black leather Jackson, black Congress shoes, a Slipknot t-shirt, and a black tie. Okay, I will see you guys at the concert, I said, and then I went with Satan. Chapter 38. Author's note. What does everyone think if I end that story and then I add some more to it after vocation? Oh yeah, and preps, stop flaming. If you do not lick the story, then take my quiz, okay? Then you will see if you're gothic or not. 11111111. XX XXXXX XXX XXX 666 XXX 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 XXX. Satan and I walked to his car. It was a black car with pentagrams all over it. On the license plate said 666, just like Draco's car. I went in it seductively. Stan started to drive it. We talked about Satanism, lols, he was named after Satan, cutting, music, and being gothic. Oh my Satan, Gerard is so fucking hot, Volksamort agreed as we smoked some weed. Author's note, cause bi guys are so hot, they are so sensitive, I love them, lol, goes fucks a bi guy. Lol, I totally decided not to commit suicide when I heard Helena, I said in a flirty voice. Hey Satan, do you know the cure for when people are addicted to Volksamort, Sirius? Well, he thought, I think you have to drink vampire blood. Suddenly, Volksamort parked a car behind a black movie theatre. Satan and I walked inside. We went into the movie Tether, where they were showing The Exorcist. In it, a boy and a girl were doing it. Suddenly, a serial killer came. Lol. Satan and I laughed at the blood, cause we're sadists. While Satan was watching the movie, I had an idea. I took Satan's gothic black Nightmare Before Christmas cigar sexily from his pocket and put some amnesia potion in it. I put it back in his black Emile the Strange bag. Satan turned around and started to smoke it. Black clouds with red pentagrams in them started to fly around everywhere. OMG 111, Satan said, jumping up. I gasped cause I was afraid he'd noticed. Enoby, guess what? I knew that the amnesia had worked. Amnesia potion has not been invented yet, so it will not work, he said. Too bad, because I wanted to use some on you. Cool. I raised my eye suggestingly. And then he took of my clothes sexily, and we started to make out. I took of his shit. He had a six-pack, just like Gerard Way, 1-1. We fringed. Excuse me, but you are going to have to leave, shooted the lady behind us. She was a prep. Fuck you, 1-1, I said. Suddenly, I attacked her, sucking all her blood. No, 1-1, she screamed. All the preps in the theatre screamed, but everyone else crapped, because Satan and I looked so cute together. Satan and I started to walk outside. Zomg, how did you do that? Voldemort asked in a turned-on voice. I'm a vampire, I said, as we went into the car. Seriously? He gasped. Yeah, seriously, I said, drinking some beer. Satan started to drive the car. I smelled happily. It's too bad we didn't get to see the rest of the movie, don't you think? Yeah, I said, as we kized passively. Satan parked in a black driveway next to that place where Draco and I had watched GC for the first time. We went inside where Marilyn Mason was playing and started to mosh, lol. Anti-people, now you've gone too far, Jesus Christ superstar, 111, screamed Marlin on the stage. We did the devil fingers. I started to dance really close to Satan. He was so schmexe, 1. He looked at me all emo with his gothic red eyes, and he looked exactly like Mikey Way. I almost got an orgasm. Suddenly, Marilyn Mason stopped singing. I would like to peasant X black X tier X11, he said. I ran on stage. Lucian, Samaro, Snap, and Hades were there. They started to play their instruments. I got on stag. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. 111111, I sang. I did not own the lyrics to that song. My voice sounded like a pentagram between Amy Lee and a girl version of Gerard Way. Everyone clapped. Satan got an eructation. I'm not okay, one. I sang finnily. Suddenly, Lucian started playing the song wrong by mistake. OMFG, one, yielded James. What the fuck? Whoops, I'm sorry, said Lucian. You fucking ashhole, James shouted angrily. You guys are such preps, Snap said. Come on, it was a mistake, one. Yeah, it's not his fault, one, said Sirius. No, he ruined the fucking song, one, yelled Samara. You guys stop, one, I shottoed angrily. But it was too late. They all began to fight. Suddenly, Samaro took out his knife. OMFG, no, one, shouted Lucan. But it was too late. James tried to shoot off his arm. And then I jumped sexily in front of the bullet, one. No! Yielded everyone. But it was too late. Suddenly, everything went black. Chapter 39. I am a trolling genius, lols. Disclaimer. I do not own the HP series, and I am not the real XXX Bloody Wrists 666 XXX. Author's note. I am an extremely immature, pathetic idiot girl, I know. Out of boredom, I crack this girl's passy for fun, and it took less than 8 minutes to do it too. And will probably get in a shitload of trouble, which I probably deserve because I'm being a troll right now. Meh. And I present to you my crappy part in this story. And take note, I haven't even finished reading this fic yet, but instead skip over to skim chapter 38. Flame, laugh, do whatever you want, preps. I, the American retail-wearing British vampire Sue, coughed up blood. Satan kneeled down beside me. No! Don't die! I gave him a rueful smile. I'm sorry. It's something I had to do to fulfill my duty as the noble Gothic Mary Sue. Satan sobbed. I love you, Ebony. I love you too. I'll see you in hell, I mumbled, already finding my surroundings fading to black. Beloody Mary Smith suddenly popped into the room for no apparent reason. She frowned when she realized the room was oddly quiet, but at the sight of Ebony's lifeless body, she screamed. Her face became pale with horror. She screamed for the healers, Dumbledore, McGoogle, and every single Gothic person she could think of. Suddenly, a glow started to surround the body of Ebony. Everyone stared in shock. Her body started to lift ever so slowly, and then, to everyone's shock, it started to incinerate. When everyone realized what was happening, they rushed over to try to rescue the body, but it was too late. The Sue became nothing more than a pile of ashes. A loud resounding of everyone bellowing, "No!" filled the room. A flash of white light from the ashes then started to bounce around the room. Everyone cowered in fear and were temporarily blinded. When it was all over, things changed. All the silly goth clothes dropped from everyone's bodies. Author's note, I will refuse to explain how the hell that happened. And, in their place, clothes the characters would normally wear in canon appeared on their bodies. When everyone got over the shock of becoming free of the Gothic power, everybody cheered. Everyone started singing, Ding dong, the Sioux is dead. Well, that is, until all the HP characters realised the true implications of becoming more canon-like again. All the characters who were supposed to be dead fell to the floor, their bodies cold and lifeless. Harry and Voldemort started duelling. On the left side of the two, the battle of the light side and the dark side was reaching a climax. And because the replacement author also likes to screw around with canon, Draco and Hermione fled the scene and got married. Meanwhile, down in hell, Ebony shed a single tear because of her current situation, a situation that would live on for all eternity, or at least until the end of fanfiction time. She lost it all, but she knew she had to remain strong. Nothing would ever break her down. She looked down over her pale body and frowned. Where are my emo clothes? She asked herself in confusion. And then it occurred to her. For her shirt, she was wearing a bright pink polo with a little seagull on it. On the left or right, I can't remember, side. Below that, she was wearing a denim miniskirt with the destroyed look on it. Paired underneath that skirt were leggings with a little moose at the bottom. And then Ebony realised, on her shoulder, she was carrying a pretty bag with an eagle on it that said "Live Your Life" written all over the bag. Ebony suppressed the urge to scream. Here, she was decked out in clothes prep to the extreme, wearing stuff from Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle, and Hollister. Panicked, Ebony hastily tried to take off the Hollister polo, but underneath it, there was another Hollister polo underneath. Ebony frowned and looked under her shirt. All she saw was a bra underneath. Author's note, dare I point out it's also from the Airy line available from American Eagle? Ebony tried to remove the shirt again, but, to her frustration, there was yet again another polo to replace it. This is unlogical and does not make any sense, Ebony bellowed out to the air. She failed to see the irony in her statement, how hypocritical her words were, seeing as she was practically calling the kettle black here. Ebony slit her wrists and mumbled to herself, oh my God. End of crap fic. Author's note. Oh yeah, if you want to see the original content this chick had planned for this chapter, I accessed it through the document manager thingy, which I copied and pasted, so you can read it here. Author's note. Fu preps, get a lift 11111111. You suck 11. Oh, and from now on, I'll be in vocation in England till like August, so I won't be able to update for a while. Lols. Thanks to everyone who reviewed Expect the Preps, who flamed fuck you, MCR rules 666111. XXXXX XXXX XXXXX 666 XXXX XXXXXX. I think that's probably a good point to finish at this stage. If you didn't quite follow what happened there, I'm of the understanding that the fan fiction was hacked. Somebody added their own chapter, but then decided that the original writer, Tara Gillespie, deserved to have the original put back into it, which I think we can all agree. And I, for one, am pleased that she's back on the scene. We'll carry on tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay safe. This has been My Immortal. plus a little bit of other stuff. Thank you.